Hello YouTube. Luigi here. Boy, I have not done a knife video in a long time. I am going to show you a knife that is new to me. It is hardly a new knife. In fact, I think it came from the 50s. It's this case. Trapper. Full size. 6265 SAB. 10 dot. Chrome vanadium blades. This was a gift. It was given to me by my friend Hans Hildebrandt. And with a name like that, I gave him the nickname of the Field Marshal. But here's the story of why he gave it to me. It was a reciprocal thing. He was over one day, and I said, Hans, go into my knife drawer and pick something out for yourself. And what he picked out was this, an inexpensive knife. And he could have had any one he saw. He's that good a friend, and I just wanted to give him something. He picked out this Milwaukee Fastback, which is available at Home Depot. It is not expensive. This is like a $12 knife. But it is a rugged and robust utility knife, everyday knife. So I actually replaced it. Even though he took it out of the drawer, I replaced it. So here it is. And we'll get that out of the way. Okay, I'm not going to review this knife. Trappers have been reviewed ad nauseum. They're an old pattern. But I did want to educate myself in terms of their history. And I discovered that the Trapper was sort of made in the very early part of the 20th century by, quote, some knife maker in the Northeast. Well, that really narrows it down. That wasn't very good history that I read there. But the truth is, by the 1920s, it was a very established pattern. And not only was it an established pattern, it became the most popular folding knife pattern. Now, over the years, the three-blade serpentine Stockman has sort of, which is also an enormously popular knife, they've sort of juggled first place back and forth. You know, it would be the Trapper, and it would be the Stockman. It would be the Trapper, it would be the Stockman. They're both very popular knives, but the Trapper right now is firmly ensconced in its position of first place. Now, this is a knife. This is a knife I never would have bought for myself. Now, I had a wife number 2, who would have said, quote, this is a knife I never would have bought. And, you know, she was no idiot. She was a valedictorian and from the northeast corner of Indiana. And this is not an indictment against the people in the northeast corner of Indiana, because one of the very best and my favorite knife channels hails therefrom. But she would have said, this is a knife I never would have bought. It's a knife I never would have bought. Why? Because it weighs about a ton and it's too big for me. However, I understand the appeal of this knife. And as I delved into its history, this was indeed, the Trappers sort of really glommed onto this knife because they use what characterizes a Trapper is two blades of equal length. One is always a clip. Here's the clip. And the other is a spade blade, traditionally a spade blade. But before we get on to the spade, see if I can get you a decent close-up here. Can you see that? Case USA, 10 dots, 6255 SAB, 6265 SAB. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what it says. This was a good knife for taking apart, disjointing small game, the spade blade, because it has no point. In addition to its traditional function of neutering small game, cattle, pigs, whatever, livestock, because it didn't have a point, it was also good for skinning, just penetrating the skin. So the Trappers glommed onto it as a great all-round dressing and skinning knife. Now let's take a look at this. And by the way, this is a slip joint. Let's take a look at this spade blade. By geez, that ain't no spade blade. Hey, it's not. Help me out here, guys. This is a Trapper that doesn't have a spade. I've never seen anything like this. Of course, what do I know? I don't know anything about this knife. This blade, look at it sharp, reminds me of what I call the near straight back bull nose that you find on the sodbuster pattern. I say near straight back because it's got a little bit of a drop, but it's got that bull nose edge. This is a true straight back bull nose, and I wonder what the hell it's doing on a trapper. I've never seen anything like this. I don't know if this makes this particular knife rare or special or valuable. It's got a lanyard hole that's pretty inadequate, and it has the let's look at the shield. No half stop. I don't know what you call this, chestnut bone. Some people call it red bone. It's hardly red. It's very dark. It's got that case shield. I don't know what they call this one. But this is a rugged, robust, full-size, nearly 4-inch blade trapper. And I don't carry it. I don't carry it because of its weight. I just don't carry it because of its weight. So, I went online and I found this knife. And I found one. You can see the shape it's in, scratched up. The blade's got scratches on it. It's got honest wear, I guess. The bolsters have scratches, but it's all here. It's solid. It's in one piece. No blade. This one has side to side. This one has side to side. I think the scales are gorgeous. I got focus issues here. I think the scales are just gorgeous. A deep color. Look at that. Jig bone. Okay, so we decided that one had side to side. And the so-called spay. The bull nose has a little bit of side to side, not as much. I wonder if that can be tightened up by tapping on that pin. Anyway, my research tells me this particular knife, the 10.XX, was made in the 50s. And I found two online. One in this shape. Same amount of scratching and scuffing, same amount of wear. It was going for $175. I couldn't believe it, given the shape it was in. This is chrome vanadium, and you saw the patina on the blades, I hope. It's not. It's chrome vanadium, both blades. $175 this was going for in this shape. Another one in very good shape with a slip sheath and a belt sheath in really nice shape was going for $375. Now, because this is a knife I do not carry, if someone wants to buy this from me, I would sell it to you. I really would. You can contact me in the comments below. And given that the equivalent one was $175 online, and I don't know what makes it valuable that way, whether it's the year, the 10 dots, the strange secondary blade. I'm confessing ignorance here. But the other one was $175 in similar condition. I'll let this go for $100 if somebody wants it. You may contact me in the comments below. I'll give you my PayPal information, and we can just make short work of this. Okay? That's it. This has been quite a process for me. I've learned a lot about a knife I never would have bought. And I hope it was informative for you as well. All right, everybody. Take good care. God bless you. I love you all. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.